Alex.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It is time to Star Trek and chill. It has been a wacky week, has it not? Or for some of you, it's been a stressful week. I know it's been a worrying week. There's a lot of W's we can use, but I can't think of any others. Worrying,
Mm,
wacky. But either
whimsical.
way, yeah, it's been a whimsical week. Good one. Either
Whimsical
way,
week.
it is now Friday. You can kick back, relax, grab a beverage, hang out with us because it's time to Star Trek and chill. Star Trek Strange New Worlds has new posters out. Look at that.
Yes.
It's all of our old pals are
Ooh.
back. Well, five of them here. But I think they all had posters and even a 10th or 11th. So there's a lot of good stuff to talk about, and we're going to hem and haw over those. Also, there's some Starfleet Academy casting news, it seems. That's a thing. Melissa put three exclamation points after the name, so she must know who it is and care.
I do know who it is and Kara, and she was announced before, but this is an actual interview with her
Oh
from
man,
Collider, and
this
she
is just,
gives a few, a little nuggets about her time on set.
it just gets
Ooh.
better and better. See, aren't you glad it's Friday? TGI Friday,
Woohoo.
am I right? Okay. Also, could you recognize a Star Trek character's ear? Like if you just saw the ear, you would say, now it's too easy to be like, oh, that's Spock. I hope there's not a
Yeah,
Spock in there or a Tuvok or a T'Pol, but we'll
we
see.
gotta have a few
Um,
easy ones.
right. So we'll see. Maybe there are a few gimmies, like Me First in the Gimme Gimmies. Some of you know that band. There's some Balana and Paris talk. Major
Ooh.
Kira. Oh, I'm surprised to hear Melissa wants to talk about Major Kira. Also, this is
We
a
don't
good
talk
one.
about her all the time.
This is a good
Not
one.
nearly enough.
There are 10 Star Trek actors that were also in Battlestar Galactica. Or as many of you might say, no, there are 10 Battlestar Galactica actors that were also in Star Trek. So we'll see how many we can name. Um, but I can think of three already. But whatever, we'll get to that later. Melissa Longo's here. Oh my God.
Hello, my shirt. It's Risa and Chill. It's Risa
That's a good
and
shirt.
Chill. Woohoo! I love this
Oh,
shirt.
actually, all three of us are wearing shirts
Woo.
that you could get at the link in the description box below. If you want a Ryza and Chill shirt, that's a beautiful color, or a Prune Juice and Chill shirt, also a rad color, or a
Yeah,
San Francisco Cadets baseball team. Look at that. Whoa.
that's a
Got the
great
That is so
color.
cool.
got the Golden
The
Gate Bridge and it's got the
yeah.
four cadet pips on a baseball because it's baseball preseason has begun, everybody. So get your very own Star Trek and Chill shirt in your favorite color, size, and style. Click the link in the description box below. It's the Star Trek and Chill online store. Meteorologist Katie's here too.
Hello. Woo!
Woo-hoo!
I apologize for all the aches and pains everyone's felt this week thanks to low pressure systems. Oh.
Is that what that was?
Oh,
Yeah. We've just had like really
oh,
low pressure systems, and next week has a chance to outdo that. And so any kind of
oh.
injuries or arthritis, or even just like anyone with head pains, you can blame the weather for this.
Hmm,
I was gonna
good.
blame my tetanus shot because I got a tetanus shot this week.
Oh, oh gosh.
Tetanus shot. It's
Melissa
got such
Longo.
a funny spelling.
Teat
Tetanus.
anus.
Like you're gonna get a shot, you
Teat
might as well get a
anus.
giggle.
Yeah.
uh yeah, also everybody, speaking of low pressure, hey, it's me, Ryan. No big deal.
Yay.
What's up? I'm Ryan T. Husk. Oh, let's say hi to everybody in the news. And by the
Woo-hoo.
news, I mean the news, the live chat, whatever. Low pressure today, everybody. May Borello, Lucia Raz, Chris Garris is in the news. He says, I am so
Woo-hoo.
looking forward to my first cruise next year. That's cool. Chuck
Nice.
A, what's up? Glenn Iverson and Fran Iverson, who both
Yeah,
say
yeah.
hi to Linda Anderegg. Rookie of the Year, Redshirt Bob. Chris Marshall, what's up?
Oh.
Walter Ian K, Dave M, Rashid Uzaman, what's up? VFX Art Derek Smith. The Trek Reviewer is here. John Davis is as well. Man, so many fun people on the live chat. Oh,
Sci-fi guy. So many random
Enrico.
fandoms. Oh, the
Hey.
profanity. Oh my
Sci-fi guys
gosh.
here. Oh yeah, Andre Kottman
Yeah.
out in Vegas, Las Vegas
Vegas.
area. Las Vegas
Yeah.
area.
So much
Greater Las
fun.
Vegas. Star Trek is here, says Dylan Powell. Well, that's an interesting name.
Hey.
Patrick says
Hmm.
hello. Um,
Stuart?
that's
Ooh.
a good one. Everybody, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications. If you're listening in, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate it. Speaking of Rico E. Anderson,
Wheat thins?
yeah, hide your wheat thins. He's a savage for those wheat thins. It's ridiculous. And then he's like, I didn't eat any wheat thins. And there's like wheat thins in his teeth. And it's just, and so on his hands. And then he tries to like hug you. But
He does give really good hugs.
Sirach and I were talking about when you being on set and how sometimes you just can't help but get a case of the giggles, you know?
Yeah.
You just, and then the director's like, oh, why does everybody have a case of the giggle squirts? And they get so mad and stuff.
Because Melissa said tet anus.
Yeah. And then, hi, Stephanie Burner. Good to see you.
Hi.
My favorite kind of phone. Cerulean blue as well. So anyway,
Ooh.
Rico remembers a time that he and I, we wanted to act together, and then we were cast in this short film, and it was actually not to get too detailed, but it was like a student film, and we were both kind of like, we're
Oh.
kind of past it, we're like, oh,
Aw.
Hollywood, and we're like, I'm not gonna do a student film. But then we're like, well, it's local. We get the chance to work together. We'll both
Yeah.
play like cops. We're like both cops, and we're like, well, we've never done that. We get to share. See, sometimes, actors just want to do a role that like is fun or interesting to them, and they kind of set aside all the other things about like money demands and, what ego stuff. So we show up there. Thanks, Chris Garris. Root beer money for the crew and for
Hey.
Katie's next food item. Awesome. Thank you very much, Chris Garris,
Yay.
for
That's
the
so
super chat.
nice.
And hello,
Aw.
Charlotte Brockman. So Rico and I walk in there like the big dudes we are, and we're like, all right, young kids, we'll help you out with your student film. I say young, I'm sure in their 20s. And we're gonna do our scene, and I think we find a dead body, right? And we're and
Ooh.
we're in the kitchen,
Plot
and
thickens.
we,
Was it
you know,
Darth in the kitchen?
no, it might have been. I don't know. It might have been. And then we get to the point where they're like, okay, we're looking at the body, and then we're going to talk about it. And they say action, and we're looking around for evidence or clues or something. And then our eyes meet, and we start laughing like a bunch of little 7-year-old school kids. We're like, and we start laughing. I'm like, how? Okay, cut. Okay, it's just we're friends. It's just okay. We'll do it again. And we could not get the giggle squirts out. We just couldn't.
No.
It was
Giggle
we were supposed
squirts.
to be walking in like the big professionals, and the director, 21-year-old director, is just like, oh geez, these clowns over here
Oh
or
no.
whatever. Anyway, it was a good time, but sometimes you just can't help it, and fuck that guy anyway. Who cares? Right, Melissa? Have you ever gotten the giggles on? I bet you Katie's gotten
Yes.
the giggles in front of the camera when she's trying to
Yeah.
talk about low pressure too.
Oh my gosh. There's some words like wind shift or something, and you don't emphasize the enough, and then your co-anchors just look at you like, did you just say it? But it's like, no, I swear.
Yes. No, I was doing an indie film in New York, and it was a quick turnaround. and it was a 23-hour shoot.
Sounds like my ex-wife. No, I'm just kidding. I never had that. Never married. Go on.
23-hour shoot. So we were all pretty much slap happy towards the end of the shoot. So yes, giggles were happening a lot.
You were loopy.
Loopy.
Best way to be.
yes.
Anyway, let's talk about some Star Trek. Oh, and everybody, Charlene Schmidt will be here in just a moment. She'll be here, and that's going to be great.
I was just reading the live chat, and we never acted again.
Together, he says. We never acted together again. I don't think we
Yes.
did. I think that was like 7, 8, 10 years ago. Who knows?
Oh,
But yeah,
gosh.
we're like, all right,
Oh.
lesson learned. These two rascals can't share a scene. We were a mess.
Aw.
Anyway, so let's talk about these posters. Wow, this is going to be cool.
Ooh,
Mhm. They're so
They're
cool.
pretty.
So this is
And
from-
there's like a
Go
oh,
ahead.
sorry. There's like a hidden parallel in one of them.
That's fun.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so check this out. This is from trekcore.com. Look at that. They're like, they made Anson's hair not just like, surfer like Johnny Bravo, but like they're in like chunks. Look at the chunks here.
It's
See what I mean?
pretty great.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Chunky hair. It's reminding me of a
You
snow
can
plow or like a
see-
shovel, and the more you push it back, the more it grows high. It's fascinating.
But it
We'll
kind of
push
looks
it
like
real
there was
good.
It looks like there was fingers going
Yeah.
through his hair.
Exactly. No combs
Ooh.
allowed.
Somebody
there's some
got to
people that wouldn't
touch
mind.
Anson's hair.
Yeah, some people wouldn't mind running
Ooh.
their fingers through his hair, right?
Yeah. I don't think that would be a terrible job.
Oh no. It reminds me of the time someone asked if they could run their fingers through David Tennant's hair, and he was like, sure. And they're just like, oh yeah. It's a hilarious video. It's amazing.
Wow.
So every one of these I've noticed has like this strange
Yeah.
light reflection or refraction or a light
Projection.
projection, something passing through something. I don't know really what that effect is.
Well, you
Looks
want
like
to know what's
Dan Curry
interesting
was on
about
set.
that one?
Yeah.
It looks remarkably similar to the mark on Pike from the original series face after the accident.
Oh my
Yes.
goodness.
I know.
It does. Ah! It does kind of look like an explosion on his face.
Excuse me?
And I did not mean that in a dirty way.
Gotta emphasize that.
I thought I didn't think of that before I said it, but I didn't mean it
happens.
in
All right. Let us continue once Melissa can
Let's
compose
continue.
herself. But that is a
Woo.
pretty nice observation. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, good call, Katie.
Woo!
And there's Una. She has
Gosh,
a very
those
similar.
eyelashes.
It's
I
very
know.
similar
Look at
here.
those eyelashes. Yeah,
But hers is less speckled, less
Yeah.
dotted.
it looks less like an explosion.
Hmm.
It's like they took the eyelashes of a Highland cow and put it on. They're like the most luxurious ones in the world. I kid you not. Like, if you've never seen a Highland cow's eyelashes, they're phenomenal.
You should tell that to Rebecca Romaine next time you see her. Be like,
You-
you have the eyelashes, girl. You have the eyelashes of a Highland cow up high.
Up high. I bet you
That'd be
they're
like my Boimler
extensions,
moment.
though.
Yeah, true.
Because those are pretty luxurious.
I'm so jealous.
These are pretty amazing too, because they're like extreme close-ups in a lot of ways, you know? So it's like,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
notice that lipstick, whoever's putting her lipstick on is better than I ever was at coloring. I can't, because they're, I can never keep it in the lines, you know what I mean? But like this is, you could tell it's been kind of traced with a certain color of lipstick, and then the
Yeah.
inside's a slightly different. And it really makes you like appreciate the people that do these little things that we rarely ever notice, like the person
Mhm.
putting the lipstick on needs to
Um,
put on some reading glasses because that's like
yeah.
some on point perfection right there, you know?
Um, I do have to interrupt because we forgot to do some vital things before
You're
we
so
jumped
right.
into this.
That's why I was so weirded out. I'm like, what am I forgetting? Everything basically. Okay, everybody pause. We've got to talk about food and beverage.
Yes.
That shouldn't happen in a Star Trek show. Stop the Star Trek talk.
Yeah.
The more important thing is first. Melissa, what are you drinking?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Well, I am drinking this
Whoa.
oh tangerine
Ooh.
sparkling water. With
Ooh.
Mandarin orange, I'm sorry. Mandarin orange sparkling water out of my one of my favorite mugs.
Mm.
Nice.
And
It's
everybody at
delicious.
home, let us know, what are you drinking in the live chat? Dave M says he's drinking Scotch whiskey as usual. Yum.
Yeah.
Tell
Ooh.
us what kind of Scotch. Don't leave us hanging. And we're gonna skip Katie for now because we got a little surprise coming, I'm
Mm.
sure. So I'm drinking some tea as well.
Ooh.
I'm
Ooh.
double bagging it again because I love to double tea bag into my Star Trek
Mm.
experience mug. See? Star Trek the Experience. That's mine. And it's delicious, and I've got that
Love
delicious
that.
like uh Korean ginger honey added to this
Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
with some actual
Ooh.
shaving slices of ginger in there. So when you're done with your tea, with your spoon, you
That's
can eat little pieces
great.
of ginger, which are delicious and crunchy.
I want to do that.
I don't think I've ever had ginger.
I Oh, we got our next
Oh,
one.
it's going on the list.
We're
Oh,
gonna
this
try
is a little bit of
roots.
foreshadowing. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Love
this tea is
ginger.
phenomenal. I love it. And Katie, what are you drinking today?
Well, I was walking through a store trying to kill time today when I saw this really cool looking water bottle with a mountain in it.
Mm.
So
Ooh.
it's eternal, naturally alkaline spring water
Ooh.
in a very
Wow.
like curvy bottle. It has this indent that's
Yeah.
really curvy.
Sexy.
Yeah, it is. Why did they make a sexy water bottle?
To make
Mm.
water sexy?
That tastes no different than any of our tap water. I liked it.
Well, they say that the way people view water subconsciously is the way they view sex. So in like these like
Boring?
uh yeah, like in these psychological tests, and people in the live chat I'm sure can correct me or validate, but if they say like when they say what do you think of when you think of the ocean or a lake or water, and then what they say, and then like afterwards they say, well, when you said this about the ocean, that's how you think about sex or something like that, which is weird,
Wow.
you know?
I think about the
I
ocean as
love
like a
it.
giant death space.
So what's
Like,
that mean? I
with
love
two
water.
very different reactions.
I love water. It's the elixir of life.
It's meh.
Wow.
So everybody in the live chat, let us know your feelings on water, whether it be drinking it or swimming in it or being
Oh, great.
inundated by it or being hosed by
Yes.
it, whatever it is, and then tell us, is that accurate? I didn't make this up. Let us know, is it accurate? Anyway,
I don't
so
know.
Katie, you're drinking this water, especially for a specific reason, because it's your time to try a date for the first time ever. This is super exciting.
Ooh.
This is a date, right? It's not just a shark egg, because that's pretty much what it looks like.
That's a date.
I
It's
got I'm
all
gonna I got a date too. I'm gonna
Weird.
have one at the same time as you.
aw,
Oh,
double date.
lucky.
Yay!
Oh.
So
You
These are
should have
how
said something. Now the odd man out.
I'll split mine with you.
Mm.
Why is it I'm trying to cut one
Yummy.
open. Why
Oh no,
is it
just
so
eat it.
gummy? Just eat
Don't
it?
Just
don't
eat
be
it.
like
Yes.
Rico. Don't cut one. Just
I gotta see what it
he's not here to defend himself.
it's so it's like a fruit roll up. It just
Yeah.
unravels. It's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
put the
well
entire
then
thing in your mouth and chew and enjoy life.
Chew and chew and chew.
okay, well
That was good. Tastes like rum.
mm,
I love her faces.
Me too.
it tastes like my grandpa's attic.
Oh.
A
How
slight
was that a heart
decay
attack?
of dead moths kind of vibe. Only because it's gummy, it's stuck in there.
No, just eat it. It's
Oh
delicious.
my gosh. What?
Ugh.
You don't like it? What happened? You started to like it at first.
Yeah.
My brain
sweet.
processed it first as like texture, then flavor, and the texture was okay. It felt like Gushers, and then the flavor hit. I'm just like, oh,
But it's
it tastes like
like a
old
natural
person.
sweetener. It's like
It is a
you
natural
know, a lot of
sweetener.
times
Yeah.
in trail mixes, they have like little powdered sugar dates that kind of look like rabbit poops. And then a lot of Middle Eastern desserts use dates, you know,
Mhm.
rather than like sugar
Mm.
or honey like that. Really good stuff. Dates
You know,
are
as I'm
useful.
picking it out of my teeth with my tongue, I am getting that sweetness. The
Yeah.
like the aftertaste is better than
Hmm.
the before taste, I guess.
Hmm.
Mm, you know, it might be the water talking, but I'm feeling benevolent today. We'll give that a 4.
A
Oh,
4.
sweet. That's
Oh, I
sweet.
need to put
I
that
do.
down since
I think
Jenny's not
maybe in a
here.
dessert would be good.
Hmm.
Straight
Yeah,
up though,
it's good.
Like there's makhout. My mom used to always make makhout, which only has like 4 or 5 ingredients. And it's like
Oh,
a Middle Eastern dessert. Check this out. It's really good. But yeah, anyway, like dates oftentimes are just kind of like the primary or only sweet part of a dessert.
right.
Like, for example, Katie would hate this, but like if you look, it's
Ooh.
like, you know, basically it's like flour and, you know, water and date in the middle.
Yum.
Little
Yeah.
sesame seed action.
Yeah. They're really good. Oh, here's a good batch right here. That's a fun batch. That one looks
Well,
like
is
You
it?
fig.
see all the seeds.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like fig or something.
because
Dates.
aren't it with Ramadan when you break your fast at the end of the day? Aren't you supposed to eat a date first? Was it?
No,
I could be wrong, but
no.
I don't
apparently
know.
they had a lot of them in stock, and I believe it's
Mm,
because of Ramadan.
that's
Hmm.
awesome.
Yeah, so we picked a good time to try dates.
Everybody go
Yeah.
out and get yourself some dates and some desserts from North Africa and the Middle East. There's some really good ones out there. They're kind of
Some
plain. They
really
kind of
good
just
ones.
have like four
Yeah.
or five ingredients, but they're tasty. But the problem is, fair warning, like with a lot of things, it's hard to stop with one. You just kind of just start popping them.
Aren't they also a
Yum.
laxative? So that could get messy in a hurry.
High in
Nice shirt.
fiber.
Yeah.
Prune juice and chill. Anyway, well, that's cool. So a 4 only though. That's a bummer. I thought you would love the dates.
Yeah.
Was
It
it dry or squishy?
this one was squishy. It had a nice
Oh, good.
like fruit leather texture.
Hmm.
It's just that initial like almost how do I describe this? I'm really bad describing things. It tasted like an old attic smell. Or like walking into an antique store. That was the vibe I got
That's
from my
interesting.
sensory input. Granted, I am messed up in the brain, so it could be that.
No.
Well, yeah, a
Oh,
little bit
yes.
because you don't like pickles.
Don't like pickles. I chase tornadoes. Something's not right. The two criteria have been met.
Tornado chasing is fun. That's pretty cool.
True.
The pickle thing, not so cool.
To this day, that pickle haunts me. And the look of the people when I spit it out the window. They weren't they were so confused.
So what are you trying next time? We have
Ginger. Okay,
Ooh,
so we're setting up the
ginger.
live chat poll for this. What should Katie try next? Ginger is a possibility. What else have we been kicking around in the past? Live chat, let us know. What should Katie
Haven't-
try next? Couple
Blackberry.
people.
right.
Blackberry, cool. A lot of people mentioned they just like baklava. That's good
Oh,
stuff too.
baklava's
I love
amazing.
baklava. Yes.
Oh, my
I
Tata
could
Tomka made the
Eat
best
the shit
baklava.
out of
But isn't that like
that.
Greek? Isn't baklava
Yeah.
like, yeah. Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
right. Katie would, of course you love it.
Yes!
That's like me saying, I love croissants. No shit.
But she
bro.
doesn't like feta, so
Feta's
What?
awful, and it's the worst.
What
That's
about
the Scottish
pitas?
in me.
What about pita?
Pita's great.
Okay.
Oh, pita,
Pita is-
lamb, gyros, tzatziki sauce is no.
Yeah, I'm not big on that either.
Yum.
What about falafels? I know that's kind of around the corner there, but
Same
because if you eat too many of them, you feel awful.
Little pun master
But
here.
bump.
I gotta get you a desktop drum set so you can do your own.
I know we lost the can sound.
Oh yeah, here it is.
No.
No, you can't hear it? Wow, these noise canceling things are pretty good.
Uh-uh.
Wow.
Switch it to
Sorry,
ASMR mode.
Sorry, everybody. You're really missing out on some incredible sound effects.
Oh.
So what, you guys hurry up and give us some ideas for Katie. Katie, what else have you not
Yeah.
tried? Have you tried a cherry tomato?
No,
Have you tried tomatoes?
Oh my gosh.
not unless it's in a sauce.
Let's put cherry tomato in.
Cherry tomato. Cherry tomato
that's like
is
an-
good.
That's like an easy thing to just pop one in, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Oh,
What's
look
up,
at
Shar?
the shirt Shar's
Yo.
wearing.
Yeah, check it out, y'all. New merch. New merch. I'm pimping it.
Yes.
Oh, right. Cool. Good color. Wow.
Yeah,
Same
I got it and I love it
so.
so much.
Awesome. So glad to hear it.
Yay.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
Prune
you, thank
Juice and
you.
Chill. 2 Prune Juice and Chill shirts.
Hey.
Everybody get your very own in the link in the description box below. Yes, Melissa.
But we have the same kind of color palette almost.
Oh, yeah.
We're on a similar line,
similar.
yeah.
yeah.
Similar
Love
color
that.
palette. And gray actually works into that as well.
Hell yeah. That's why I did it.
Liar.
Okay. So, Shar, you're here just in time. Katie tried a date.
How did it go? No?
She-
Oh,
Not
damn.
Come
great.
on. I know
Sorry.
she's so
You
selfish
gave
about
it a
dates.
4.
I love the texture. It's just the flavor tastes like an old attic. And then it was sweet at the end. But
Well, at first she said, well, I'm not going to even say how she said it, but
Oh, I'm gonna have to
How
go
did
to
I
the
say-
replay and hear it.
This tastes like my grandpa's ...
Attic. Oh, you
Attic.
guys are
No, but she
so
dragged out the
mean.
"ah" for a long time too.
Oh.
Well, look, I know Katie. I know she can have a real filthy mouth sometimes. So
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna have to see what those
Oh.
words were.
You should
Hi,
hear us
Amanda
in the commercial
Stevenson.
breaks.
Yeah, Amanda Stevenson says, "I'm late. What did I miss?" Well, we kind of went in reverse order. We started talking about Star Trek and said, "Oh wait, we forgot about like the important stuff, like what we're drinking." Oh, what are you drinking,
Like
Shar?
what's Shar drinking?
I do not have anything except for Squirt. So Squirt is
Hey, perfect.
I'm basically doing like a marathon podcasting session at my desk this afternoon. I did an episode of Trek Granks, which will be coming out sometime in the future. Then Babylon 5 on the Mission Log Discord, we did the very
Nice.
last episode of the series, Sleeping in
Wow.
Light, which is why I'm late today because that needed the time it deserved. But now I'm here.
Yeah.
Nice.
And coincidentally, this is the last episode of Star Trek and Chill, everybody, until next week. So,
That's
Hey.
right.
Oh,
So
shoot, you
cry,
guys,
ugly
next-
cry.
next week's going to be Pie Day. We should do something pie-ish.
We should get pie.
We
That's a
should
good
get
idea.
pie.
Let's
Get
fucking
pie.
get pie.
So
And then
before the end
we
of this
should-
episode, we'll all decide what kind of pie we're going to get.
I think the live chat should decide for us what kind of pie
Okay.
we get.
Let's
Ooh,
do that.
yes.
So
love
before we
it.
get to that, hi Trexploration, hi Dead Purple 7. Okay, so we've got what should Katie try next? Shar, Katie made the mistake of saying she's never had ginger before, so ginger's there.
Oh my, okay.
Blackberry is there.
Okay.
Cherry tomato is there
Cherry
because she hasn't had a tomato outside of just like, ketchup or pizza sauce or something.
Okay. All right,
We
all
need
right.
we need a fourth. Trexploration says olives, but did you try an olive yet?
Have not tried an olive yet.
No.
I know
Okay.
we've kicked it around a bit.
Now, there's different types of olives. Are we talking a black olive, green olive, stuffed olive?
That's right. We did, yeah.
Charcuterie board of olives.
So if they pick that, we'd have to
Right.
then dissect that.
I mean,
And then Joshua Reeves says eggplant.
ooh.
Linda Anderegg says Zimas. I wish that I can't
Zima.
find them. That was the best thing in the world. Remember? It was like it was like the Crystal Pepsi of booze.
It was, and it was on Babylon 5. It was one of it wasn't a sponsorship, but they had a Zima
What?
sign in one of the bars. No joke.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh my
Ooh,
God, I gotta watch
blackberry
this
pie.
show.
Blueberry
It's good
pie.
shit, man.
Everyone's shouting out pies.
Okay, so
Ooh,
what's
too.
what's the
Rhubarb.
fourth thing? Ginger, blackberry, tomato. We put cherry tomato just because that's easy to pop one in.
Mhm.
What's the fourth thing? Shar, what do you say?
I miss when you tried peanut butter. That's a tragedy.
Oh,
It was awful.
Glenn Iverson wants us to try a banana cream pie.
Ooh.
Okay. Have you tried pistachios before?
No.
How about pistachios?
Ooh.
Wow,
All
calling an
right.
audible, pretty nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Just keeping on with the nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is great because then we have a root, a berry, a fruit that's mistaken for a vegetable, and a nut.
Love
Who knows
it.
if pistachio is even a
Wow.
nut or if it's like
Variety.
a legume like everything
Oh,
else.
it's probably like a goddamn fruit or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I think it's a
Something weird.
fruit actually because it's
Is it really? I was
of a
joking.
fruit. Like the
Okay,
nut
Google.
part isn't. The nut is like on the top of the fruit part.
You got the twig above the berries. How do you get the twig above the berries? Remember that?
The twig is above the berries, but the berries are really big.
What was that? The Something About Larry, I think that movie was
Oh
called.
no,
something
that's
like that.
cashew. I'm sorry.
Something about
I'm thinking
Gary?
Cashews. Never mind.
Oh. Okay.
Something about Harry, I think. Oh, key lime pie is awesome. Anyway,
Oh, hell
here
yeah.
it comes.
Mm.
Here comes the
Chocolate
poll,
cream
everybody.
pie as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay, so what should Katie try next? Ginger, blackberry, cherry tomato, or pistachio? I know what the sadists are gonna say.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
But
have to
it's
be that mean.
delicious.
All of these are
Ginger is
delicious. I would eat the
delicious.
shit out of every one of these things.
Same. Same.
All right, so while we're doing that,
Interesting.
what we
Back
were
to the
doing
posters? Oh.
before that, yeah, exactly. Shar, check this out. Have you seen these posters that have come out for season 3 of Strange New Worlds?
Yes, I have. And aren't they beautiful?
Yes, we're only on poster
Mm.
number 2 because we were in awe. We got stuck on Anson's hair and
Of
Una's
course.
lips and her
Yeah.
eyelashes.
Like,
Katie said she
seriously,
looks like
those are not real.
Katie said
That
Una
is
looks like
eyelashes. Yeah.
They look like Highland cow eyelashes. They have like the most voluptuous eyelashes in the world.
I think they're extensions.
They've gotta be. Like they're gorgeous, but
They
no.
are.
Yeah, but yeah, everybody looks so dang good.
The colors in it too.
a cow. Ooh,
Mhm.
Spock.
Spock.
Whoa, his eyes
Got
are
a
yellow?
good
What's up with that?
ear.
That's pretty cool.
That
Are
is
his
pretty
eyes
cool.
really yellow?
I think
Or
those
is
are
that
his
contact?
eye
Or is it-
colors.
Is
No.
it contrast? Like, did they Photoshop that just for the poster? I honestly don't know.
And Shar, what do you think's the deal with this kind of like refracted light or weird it looks like a Dan Curry creation, you know? What's
Yeah,
going on with
kind of
this stuff?
does. I wonder, is it something thematic with the third season that we don't know about yet? Or is
Gotta
it just
be.
stylistically a choice that the artist
Hmm.
made or the photographer or whoever did these?
Yeah.
Maybe.
This one's blue, which is definitely a contrast to Pike's, which Katie pointed out looked very much like the burn mark that we saw on Pike in the original series.
Mm. And he and number one, they're both in gold, whereas
Mhm.
Spock has blue. I mean, say corresponding to the
Yeah.
uniform. Is that a consistent thing?
Oh,
Ow!
she's in
Elliot,
red.
red,
I'm
yes.
Yeah.
See, this
loving the
looks.
hair.
Me
Love
too.
it too.
Oh my
And what
gosh.
about this eyeshadow that wraps around the entire eye in different colors? There's like
It's
burgundy, copper, or gold. There's
Gold.
that's
she's
like
got
Star Trek
game.
colors. It's red, gold, and blue.
Mm.
Yeah,
I didn't notice
Wow.
that. That's pretty.
Hmm.
that
Like
is
it.
pretty.
Yeah, the makeup game
And
is
her
intense
eyes
here.
have kind of a purple, dark purple tint to them.
Yeah, look right in there.
A little bit.
Little bit.
We really had high definition. You can zoom in and see what's reflecting on their eyes and be like, is
Oh
it an
my
Easter egg?
gosh.
Is it a hint?
Katie, those cows are so cute.
There's
This one-
Chapel.
There has to be a
This is
meaning behind her
Chapel.
looking directly into the camera.
Right?
Hmm.
Like,
I think so too. And why?
Just like the way that the light catches her eyes, they look
It's
incredible.
intense. I love it.
Love
I
the
love the longer
color.
hair too.
I do
yes.
too.
What
It's
I really
pink.
appreciate with all of these, is the colors. They're bringing back the
Yes.
color. It's not
Yeah.
muted or
Yeah.
dark and dingy, like, oh, we're battling the gore. It's like bright and shiny.
Good point.
Vibrance. Yeah, it's good stuff.
We're totally going to see
Like
these on their
tickets.
tables when they do signings at cons.
Oh, that
gosh,
would be
I hope
fun.
so.
Yeah.
They better.
Okay,
Oh,
hers
heck
is
yeah.
yellow.
Yeah,
Hers
Her
so
light is
okay.
yellow. That's different than the others, right? All the Oh no,
Yeah.
hers is pink. The others
Pink,
were red. The others were like this orangish red, like fireballs, right? Oh no, his was blue.
Blue.
Oh
blue.
man,
It
they're
does
all
not
different.
correspond to
But
uniform
his is
color.
more
Right.
red. Little hint of purple
Hmm.
with
But you know
yellow.
what? His
Hers
is
is
different
more.
and special because you're right about the old school Pike because he's the only one that also has shading. See this?
Right.
Mhm.
Like look at
Mhm.
these. It's just
Yeah.
the light. It's
Yeah.
just the light. For him, it's the light plus this burn kind of looking area.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
So his is different, whereas everybody else corresponds to their uniform.
Their graphic designers just
Until
sitting here watching
Ortega's.
us like,
Oh,
Oh no,
pretty.
that's right. Hers is pink. Oh, well, I give up. But her hair's pink. Yeah, no, you're right. Ortega's is gold too.
Uh-huh. So what does
But
it
that
mean?
that looks almost like what you would see when she's flying the ship,
Hmm.
I feel like. Because I don't know, it feels like there's movement with this her light.
It's a
well,
thought.
the darkness of her, like her looking so far away provides that like dark shadow on the back of her head.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's interesting.
We got to revisit this after the season to be like, oh,
Right,
that's what it meant.
Totally.
Well, hers is like basically,
It's like a
Going
goldish
around
and
her
on her
hairline.
hairline. Yeah.
and her eye color is different too.
Her
Everybody's got like a certain
eyes.
colored eye line or eye color.
And eyeliner.
So
Yeah.
pretty
Mhm.
though.
Yeah.
It's really
she has
pretty.
some speckles on her too.
Yes.
Mm.
But so did Una.
Oh, okay. Good.
And he's
Vanga in
blue
blue.
and silver.
He looks so good with that color combination.
Yes,
Oh,
he
He's
does.
just glowing. Oh,
They're kind of like paintings almost.
mhm.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh, Jenny.
Oh,
Pretty.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And it matches his uniform. Oh,
mhm.
nice.
Oh, Scolte. That's our new
Yeah.
Scotty, right? Look at
Wow.
him. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yay.
That could be a really good face
That's our
tattoo,
new
honestly.
Scotty. That,
Yeah, like
yeah.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Chakotay's entered the chat.
It's really pretty.
Uh-huh.
His has like streaks inside the blue. See, they're all kind of a little
Yeah.
different, not just
Mm-hmm.
the shape and the location, but some are mostly one color, others are just like different color streaks. He's got
Uh-huh.
red in his hair.
Yeah.
Zany.
Hmm.
And
Pelia.
Pelia.
Hell
Yay.
yeah.
I love that one giant curl. That
Seriously, I'm
that's amazing.
jealous.
It's so great.
Curly girly.
All right, I want to
And
know
then
her curl game.
earring
How did he
is
do
so
that?
pretty.
Mhm.
Why are curly fries so good though? Honestly, like why?
But
Oh
they
my
are.
gosh, they
What's
are.
how did those happen?
I
They're
don't
so good.
know. They are very good. Those are some perfect curls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice.
Hey.
And
Oh, our
Kirk.
guy Kirk.
Jim Carrey Kirk.
And he's in blue, even though his uniform is gold.
He's trying to be Pike, but his mount is not measuring up.
Wow.
That's a commander level hairdo.
Yeah,
He cannot ascend
graduate.
yet.
He hasn't graduated from captain yet.
Wait till he gets his perm.
Oh, but look at
Uh-oh.
her
Oh.
face.
Yeah.
She looks
looks
Burned-
scared.
Burned too.
So this is Captain Battelle, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why does she look different to me in this?
The hair?
The fear in her eyes.
I
And
guess
it
maybe,
looks
but
like
she looks
she's got
different.
purple streaks in her hair. But she's also got like a burned look on her face.
Just like Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Same
But,
side.
but this probably tells us that she's going to survive episode 1 of season 3. Because why would they have that her poster if
Maybe.
she's just going to die in the first episode?
To
Because
throw
they're
us off.
cruel, cruel executives.
Certainly
Throw
possible.
us off.
Right?
Certainly
Who
possible.
knows?
Actor contracts are not the same in the 2020s as they were in the 90s. Just because you're in the main,
No.
like in the credits or anything like that, doesn't mean crap anymore.
I know nowadays they're like, Mom, I got 4 episodes. And the mom's like, oh, you only got 4 episodes. You don't understand. That's an entire season nowadays. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
We're all people that we saw in the finale, so maybe they're just, trying not to show their hand to, say
That's
what's going to happen.
entirely possible.
See, the like CSI detective in me wants to take all those images, overlay them, but with decreased transparent, like so that they're transparent, and see how the lights match up if it creates an image of itself.
Ooh, Photoshop project.
Yeah.
Be Matt Boardman.
Yeah, right. Is he in the chat? Can we get him on
He
this?
is. He
I did
is.
see him, yeah.
Mother
Hi,
of the
Dave Gregory in the
Gorms,
live
says
chat as
Linda
well.
Ann Reg.
All right, that's it. We're killing the poll, you guys.
What's
This
the
is
winner?
it. Katie, you are the
Ooh.
lucky winner of blackberries,
Oh,
which was the one she
right
suggested
on.
herself.
Right.
I think they're taking pity on me after the past several weeks.
Maybe you're right. 16% said pistachio, 19% said ginger, 23% said cherry tomato, and 40% said Those old phones from back in the day.
Right.
The Matt Boardman pops up. He says, "What do you need me to do?" In other words, he was doing something else and he heard his name. He's like, "What?
He's
What
listening.
do you?" Yeah,
Wait,
what's
what?
Dead Purple 7 says, "Hey yo, I love when my choice wins." Hi, Kathy D.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, yeah. What do we
yay.
need from the Matt Boardman? What was it? I was doing the same thing Matt was doing.
Taking the images, the Strange New World posters, giving them a level of transparency to see if there's any consistencies in the patterns of light, right? On their
Right.
Right,
faces.
yeah. If like it
Like,
melds together into some sort of like secret message. I don't know. Now that I say it out loud, I'm like, oh, that's stupid.
No, watch,
Yeah.
it'll
maybe
be
not.
something.
So,
Yeah.
Matt, did you get that? Put your tinfoil hat on and then get all the pictures together, screw around with the levels of transparency, and tell us which one is pointing to the Sirius star system and
Right. Put them
The
all up on the
dots
whatever.
cork
spell out
board with
And
words.
the
how the
twine, connect
pyramids
them.
the pyramids connect to all this. That'll be fun. All
Yay.
right. 4 and 20 blackberries baked in a pie. You know, there's a 4 and 20 restaurant in the Valley in Los Angeles. Actually, there are two, or there used to be two. I think there's just one now. When I first moved to North Hollywood, our friend Darth Shuey and I were like, "Oh my God, this restaurant's called 420, bro. This is so cool." So we would go, "Oh man, what a great place for brunch." But then it was called 4 and 20. But we just were like, "Ah, they're just being sly." But apparently it's from this poem thing, 4 and 20.
20 blackbirds
Oh.
baked in a pie.
Yeah,
Well, now
that's
to be
less
fair, there's
funny.
plenty of weed everything in LA.
Yeah,
Remember how the
that's
rest
true.
goes.
But this was like 20 years ago or something.
Anyway.
Mm. So before it was
Maybe
legal.
15 or something, 18. I don't know.
Ah.
Anyway, Katie was 0 at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were a zygote.
Yay.
So
Katie
here's the
was-
It was
question,
a
guys.
calmer
At the time.
existence.
Which was your favorite poster? Live chat, which was your favorite poster?
Yeah, tell us.
Yes.
I'm a
I know it's a
sucker for
toughie.
Benga and Spock. That blue just works really well.
The blue is pretty striking, especially on Mbenga, just because it
Mhm.
lends his face, it lends it itself to his facial structure really
Yes.
nicely.
He has such good cheekbones. It's just like, gosh,
Yeah.
dang, leave some
Mhm.
for the rest of us.
Right?
He
We'll
looks
look at them
amazing.
again real quick. This is Friday, Facebook.com, Star Trek. They're also posting them here, so you could take a look at them here very
Yeah.
quickly. Let us know your favorite. We all get quiet.
Yeah. We're studying them
Thinking.
intensely.
Yeah.
I don't know. My instinct says that for me, it's Chapel. I just love the way she is front and center, looking directly at you.
I have to say that I probably agree.
Look at this one, like
bec-
perfectly outlines
it's
the
very
curve.
pretty. It's
Mhm.
nice.
Sorry, go on,
What's the
Melissa.
Shaq meme in the corner?
I don't know. Oh, nice hair.
Yeah, then they're just Shaq hanging out.
But the chapel one caught my attention almost immediately.
Yeah.
But so did the La'an one because her eyes are stunning in it too.
Mm-hmm.
There's no wrong
But
answers.
yeah, but I love the Mbenga one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I want them to do like a mini, you know how in school you would have the little wallet-sized portraits that you could hand out at the end of the school year after picture day?
Yes.
Oh,
I want them to
Yeah.
do little mini ones of that and just hand them
That's cute. It's very cute.
Like trade them with people at conventions. Who's your favorite? I got him right here.
out. I have 40 Mbengas.
I think I've settled on a favorite right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
All
Uhura.
right. Good choice.
What about you
Yeah.
guys?
Oh, I'm gonna stick with
You guys are
Chapel. That
talking
was my gut
Chapel, yeah.
instinct.
Benga.
Okay. Melissa, you
Mhm.
said Chapel too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with La'an because everyone else picked the other ones. So yeah. Her eye
Pretty
color is
cool.
really cool.
That
Mhm.
is.
Pretty rad. Let's see what the live chat said.
Yeah, what did they
They
say?
says Walter says Mbanga. Linda says Uhura. May Borello says Una. Dave M says definitely Chapel. Amanda says I use medical marijuana.
Good on you.
Nice.
Love the transition.
Joshua Reeves says Uhura. War Dogheim says Chapel. Trexploration says Chapel. Whoa, Chapel's getting a lot of votes here. Lucia
Hey.
Raz says Spock. Chuck A
Nice.
says Chapel. John Davis says Uhura. Sci-fi guy Andre Kottman says Mbenga and Chapel. Shantae Hannah says that's really hard. On B says
That's what
never
she said.
tried weed.
Me neither.
Nope.
Richard Bob says oddly I like seeing Scotty. I have high hopes for their take on the character. And that actor seems very charismatic. I think we're going to be very happy with Scotty this year. I'm really excited about it.
Believe.
Look forward to that.
Let's see. Amanda says Chapel and Mbenga. Linda Andreich says, ooh, Mbenga with a big old heart. Dante says, oh, maybe it's Uhura. And then Linda says, yep, Mbenga for me. Okay. So
Let's
does Sci-Fi
go.
Guy. So does Kathy D.
All
All right.
right. Lots of votes for Chapel and Mbenga.
Yeah, it seems like those were the
Yeah.
top two.
Medical represent.
I'm glad I changed my vote.
All right. That was all medical, huh? Dead Purple 7 says, I always feel like a cow.
Aw, is it a
What?
Highland cow?
With
Maybe.
big, beautiful lashes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that song? I wanna be a cow. Moo.
Yes.
And
I
you can be
No.
my rancher.
Yes.
Moo.
I do.
I remember
How
I
did I
that.
not
wanna
hear
be
this
a
song?
cow.
Cow.
And you can
Yes.
squeeze my udders.
Yes.
Why?
Oh my.
It's giving the one that's like, look at my horse is amazing, give it a lick, tastes just like raisins, like that one.
Wait, what? What?
No, that's not it.
Give my horse a lick? Is that what you said? Tastes
Yeah.
like raisins?
It's like
I'll lick a horse.
The
turns into
cow-
a plane when you tug on its winky. Ooh, that's dirty. It's like a middle school song. Did you guys
No,
never heard of that?
That's not
Missed
it.
this one. Nope. My middle
I'm
school
seeing
wasn't
a
this cool.
similar vein, but they diverge in species.
Wait, there's a school child song about pulling on a horse winky and licking a horse and it tastes like raisins?
In the early
Oh
2000s,
my.
there was.
Oh
Okay.
my.
I'll
I
send
missed
it
this
to you guys.
entirely.
It's an earworm.
I mostly went to
Hmm.
school in the 90s, so we were apparently not privy to
No,
this.
there is. I want to be a cow. You can be my cowboy. Yes, it was. I think it was
Rancher.
in the 90s. My rancher. Yeah, I think it was in the
Interesting.
90s.
Wow.
Yeah.
I grew up so sheltered.
I think
You're
this
telling me.
often. Y'all say stuff that I've never heard of before. I'm like, huh? What? You're playing. What?
I'm looking for the I Want to Be a Cow song, but all I'm seeing is something called I Want to Be a Cowboy.
Probably
but
not
Dead
the
Purple
same
7
thing.
knows
that's
my
not
song.
Was that the song?
Dead Purple 7 knows the song? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Okay, so it's a thing.
Yeah. Let me see how many millions of views it has, because it has to have millions of views.
I want
Probably
to be
does.
a cow. And I remember the you can squeeze my udder part.
Yeah.
How can you forget?
How
Anyway.
can we forget?
Oh my.
I'm not finding it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't
Anyway.
exist.
Indeed.
Maybe
Yeah.
this is no, that's not it. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. We're talking about Star Trek here, everybody. All right.
Oh, are we?
We do that?
Trying.
Sometimes.
Up next, we've got an interview with Tatiana Maslany.
Yes.
Melissa,
She's fantastic.
what's she fantastic in? I don't know who she is.
Orphan Black and She-Hulk is what most people know her from.
Yeah.
But I saw her in for the first time in Orphan Black. And then I also saw her in another movie where she had bipolar disorder, and then another movie where she had where she was a televangelist with some special powers, but I don't remember what the movie was called. But she was fantastic in it. She was fantastic in everything I've ever seen her in. So I'm really excited about this, that she's going to be in Star Trek.
Oh.
Very good news. I
So
have not seen her.
Here's her quote in this interview. Oh my God, I love Carice. Carice is unbelievable. The whole cast, the whole set is people not like Carice. Carice is obviously very unique. No one's like her, but everyone is such a great character. There's so much heart in the show. I had such a blast working on it. Holly Hunter is my hero. I couldn't believe I got to work with her. Broadcast news is, again, one of those performances that is just beyond. Paul Giamatti is a total delight. I don't understand this part of the quote, Melissa. Broadcast
news was Holly Hunter was in that movie, Broadcast News,
Got
and
it.
she was
Thank you.
fantastic.
And
Yes,
the
I
next
love Holly
quote
Hunter
is,
too.
it's opened up to me the Star Trek universe, which I knew the original series. I'd seen some of the movies. My husband's a big Trekkie, and so he and I watched Wrath of Khan and stuff like that during COVID. But now I'm going back and I'm watching Deep Space Nine. All right. My husband refers to it as my stories because I'll be like sitting in the tub with my laptop, just like, oh no, and laughing. He's like, it's like my soaps. I love it so much.
Yes, and her favorite character on Deep Space Nine is Odo.
Nice.
Aw.
Yeah.
Odo, you didn't.
Odo.
Oh, wow.
Odo.
That's what she's the one that's in the quote.
Odo,
I didn't
you
read that part.
Yeah, it's just really exciting that to hear actors when they're excited about a project that they're working on and then diving into this new universe that is brand new for them. And she's such a good actor that it doesn't surprise me that she would do research for this role.
Well,
Also that
I
she just got
appreciate-
excited, yeah.
Well, I appreciate so much the quotes that she gave. It wasn't like the cookie cutter PR. Yes, it's a delight to work on the show, blah, blah. It's like,
Right.
yeah, I'm watching it in the bathtub. Like, you can tell the genuine excitement.
Right.
One of us. One of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ryan, why is your face broken?
Because I think I just found the song.
Oh
Yes.
my.
Let's find out. Let's see if YouTube gets mad at us like they always do.
Yeah, if
Don't.
we disappear, this is why.
Yeah,
The cow says,
yes.
standing in a field, I'm chewing on grass. I'm on all fours, and I like it. I wear spots. I chew my cud. And go moo when the cars go by.
They sure do that.
I wanna be a cow, and you can be my rancher. I wanna be a cow,
Who do you think is the singer in this
and you
picture?
can squeeze my udders.
The
guy
one on the left. Yeah.
Producing milk.
That mustache, man.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Oh, it's so good. I forgot all about that song.
I just looked at comments in the chat. This is child abuse, says David. And Joy says, oh my God. And Shantae Hannah asks, can you find Star Trekking too? Oh man, I've not heard that in ages.
Star Trekking
across the
across the
universe.
universe, right?
Yep,
Fully going
That's an
forward because we can't find
oldie.
reverse.
that one.
Gosh, a earworm for the ages. Ugh.
Okay, so real quick, also, this is fun. This is collider.com, and they have a comment section. Do we dare check out the comment
Yes.
section? Oh, well,
Because
okay.
it's always fun to see what's going on in the comment section. People are wacky.
Here it is. Geo says, not too excited for this show. It sounds rather boring. Wasn't a huge DS9 fan. What? Get a hold of yourself. I'd rather
so
see
he
Star
could jump
Trek
in the
Legacy
lake.
made into a series. I think Star Trek fans would embrace that like Strange New Worlds. I don't think Academy will be a hit.
Okay,
You
Debbie
haven't even
Downer.
seen the show.
Ian agrees. I wish Terry Metalis would get the chance to make Legacy. Blah, blah, blah. We've heard that before. Tomo says, Kurtzman is the director and showrunner. LOL, disaster incoming.
Wacky.
Steve
I
Kerr
hope that guy
says,
doesn't read comments about him on the internet.
Star Trek
Yeah.
Legacy. That's it? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Keith says, I like the
Hey!
cast. So hopeful. This, though, makes me think more crying. Oh, come on. You guys, is everybody.
It doesn't.
You know, comment sections are the worst.
And it's
Oh, here we go.
always
It's
guys.
always the hate.
Anthony
Oh.
says, I really like Tatiana as an actress. Her role in Orphan Black and She-Hulk were both well done. If it's the same people making the show that made Discovery, okay. So everybody's like, I like the actor, but I don't think it's gonna be good. I don't like the cries. So was Tatiana like the She-Hulk? Was she like actually
Yeah.
that tall She-Hulk character? Okay. I remember though that came out a few years ago.
Yeah. But her Orphan Black is probably her masterpiece in that she plays all of these different roles, clones of herself kind of. And but each character is a different character, and always forgot that it was a different actor the same actor playing these different characters, because she does each one so phenomenally well. She's really good. She's got a great range, and yeah, she's a great actor. I think she's great.
Exciting.
And I love Holly Hunter, so I'm really excited about the casting of this show.
I just keep waiting for them to announce David Tennant being a part of it, because that man has to be in Star Trek at some point. He has been in every other Harry Potter, Doctor Who, Star Wars. Get him in track.
Game of Thrones. What is
There
it?
you go.
Thrones.
What's the new Game of Thrones series?
Something of the
Wait.
dragon.
I don't
Yeah,
Oh,
House of the Dragon. Was
that was
it?
Matt
The
Smith, though.
Oh, Matt Smith. Okay, see, I don't know Doctor Whom stuff.
But still, yeah,
That guy was
they're
a
all-
crazy good actor. Matt Smith. I was shocked. I was like, oh my
fantastic.
God, they have a Doctor Whom in this? This is gonna. I was like the guys in the comments. I was like, I like Game of Thrones, but the second they're putting in a Doctor Whom in there, it's gonna suck. And I was like, holy shit, this guy's a good fucking actor.
Well, and he was not. He wasn't going to be an actor. He started out being a star soccer player, but then he had an injury, and basically he could never play soccer
Wow.
again. And his theater teacher was like, "Try this," and he did. And he was amazing.
Matt Smith definitely sounds like a halfback.
Yeah,
I can see that. He plays midfield. Well, that's certainly interesting and fun and new.
Mhm.
The comment section's going nuts. Hello to Joy in the live chat. What's up, Joy?
Hey.
I know. I saw a lot of comments in here, but I forgot what they were. They were exciting. Oh yeah, people are getting mad about the negative comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, that's why I
Well,
never
I
read comment
forget.
sections. It's just gonna make me mad, usually.
I forget. I'm so silly because I'm always hopeful. Oh, this is really exciting. I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna read the comments, and then I read the comments. I'm
Yeah,
like, why
don't
are
do that.
people? Oh,
Well, and they showed
because
that they're illogical because they're like, oh, Legacy would have been better. It's like, well, they're two separate things. It's not like they chose this over Legacy. Like,
no,
why
Illogical!
competition?
Illogical! Remember when
it is
Sarek did that?
illogical. Just because they're doing this one right now doesn't mean legacy couldn't be a thing in the future still.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
So
It's not like anybody said, no, that's not happening. It's just not,
Right,
no one said yes either.
right.
here's
So,
something I've observed in my short time on this planet. Um, Everybody live chat, quit your snickering. It's a short time in the grand scheme of like
It really
4.5
is.
billion
Billion.
years that this planet's been in existence, and what is like 14.5 billion years for the entire universe, supposedly. I mean, that stuff's always changing. What do we know? But it's been a while. Sorry,
Mhm.
for people like Rico Anderson. I mean, the 2,000 years since the Earth has been around. Just kidding. I don't think he believes that. Anyway, so anyway, the point is sports radio. Okay. Let me tell you something. When our favorite team wins, it's pretty chill. Okay. When our favorite team loses, all the callers call in. All the
Mm.
Facebook groups blow up with what they should have done, what they
Oh.
did wrong, what they would have done, this and that. They win, ghost town. Everybody's like, that's how it should be.
then they're happy.
So I'm translating that over to this. I'm reeling it back, which is probably people only generally comment when they have something negative to say. I know, sounds crazy,
No,
but
it's not. It's true.
so that's why when you see a post, an article like this, it could be 90% people are like, "Oh, this is great." But the 10% are the ones that are going to be commenting. So, it's kind of like Faith of the Heart. It sounds like everybody hates that song, but every time I've ever done a poll with thousands of people responding, it's always 2/3 like it and 1/3
Yeah,
don't like it. But it's so skewed in our minds because we only hear the complaints. So
right.
anyway,
Right.
take that with a grain of
Yeah.
salt. That's kind of how social
Yeah,
media
it's
is.
true.
It's just
Yep.
people complaining, but that's not the majority. It's just the complainers like to go out there and complain.
That's
And they like to be
true.
loud about it.
They
So
do.
loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerks.
Get a real
It's
hobby.
Yeah,
tough
so what we're
being an
trying to
eternal
say,
optimist because disappointment
Mhm.
happens every day.
Right? Do we
you should
need
put that in
more?
you should put that in a post. Disappointment happens every day. Oh shit, I'm doing it now.
Well, all it really
Oh,
seems to be for me in in this sense anyway is just they aren't doing what I want them to do, so therefore I hate it. It sucks.
right.
How do you
There
not
it
know you're
is.
going to love the series when you see it?
Yeah.
What if Legacy does get made and it's an absolute flop? Are you
Right.
still
You're
going to love it
so
just because that's
right.
what you wanted? Hmm?
Yeah.
How funny would that be if they make Starfleet Academy and then the people that are crying about it are like, wow, this is really good. And then they make Legacy and they're like, finally. And they're like, this sucks. Well, you know what they should have done?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the way this has
That's
always been.
And there's such a healthy outlet that they ignore. Like, make fan fiction. If you aren't happy with something, make a fan fiction. Spread it within your own community. Keep it out of our comment sections. Like,
Do something
Mhm.
productive. Turn your thoughts and feelings into action.
Right.
yeah.
Honestly, it's the healthiest thing you can possibly do. When you're not
Mhm.
sure
we-
what
There's
else to do that.
so many alternate universe storylines people explore online. It's like, just go do that. Be
You
at
can go
peace
off and
with
do whatever you
yourself.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So since we're a professional outfit here, every time we make a mistake or misspeak, we have to correct it.
Hmm.
Rico E. Anderson says, in capital letters. Just so I don't come off as some flat earther or something like that. I just want to make clear that I don't believe that, Ryan. So, correction. When I said the Earth was 2,000 years old, that Rico believes that he translated that into flat earther, which is so I'm not sure if he's saying he does believe the 2,000 years, but doesn't believe the flat. I don't know. But either way,
There
yes,
must
we
be a
know.
line.
Yeah, we know, and that's the Earth. And we
God.
we know that you don't believe that the Earth is flat, otherwise cats would be knocking everything off the Earth all the time.
This is
Right.
true.
And there does it go.
I love cats. Anyway,
Me too.
all right, back to work, everybody. Sorry for anybody that felt like we called them out. Yeah, it's possible the Earth is flat or 2,000 years old. I'm sure that's very possible.
There's actually a great line in Good Omens that's like the dinosaurs were just a joke that paleontologists haven't figured out yet. Like
That's pretty
God's
good.
talking and just says, "Yeah, it was just a joke."
It's like that. There was this Far Side comic I saw as a kid that I always remembered. And it's like God on a cloud or something. And he's like making the universe. And oh no, it says God making snakes. And he's going like this with the dough. And he's like, these are a cinch. You know, because you just do this and it just turned into a long snake thing. He's like, these are the easiest one. Anyway,
Oh man.
God
whatever.
sneezed and pugs came out. That's my firm
Anyway.
belief.
Pugs are gross.
They're so cute.
They are.
Okay, this is good stuff. Okay, here is something from StarTrek.com, our favorite website, because
No pop-ups.
that's right.
Hey.
Hell yeah. Check it out. T'Pol, I call her T'Pol because that's what Dominic Keating called her. You know, that's what Reed called her. Doesn't T'Pol have a nice bum? She's got a nice bum. Have you noticed T'Pol's bum? Anyway,
God bless.
T'Pol's tactics and protocols in celebration of Jolene Blaylock's birthday. Let's honor T'Pol's enduring legacy.
Yay,
But
my
they
days,
should make
Toby.
legacy.
Right. I bet
Just
that's in the
look at
comments section of this article. Where is
Yeah.
Star Trek
Where's-
Legacy?
Yeah.
I want it.
She could be the chief engineer in Legacy. That's what I wrote in my magazine that I gave to my parents. Anyway. Happy Friday, everybody. So this is from Lower
Yeah.
Decks. We remember Fisher Quest. That was fun. That was quite the
Mhm.
shock.
That's so much fun.
It was so good. Yeah.
And by the way, T'Pol is the first character / Jolene Blaylock as actress, the first ever to win 3 Lappy Awards in 1 year. That's never happened
Yes.
before.
Yay.
So that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome. Congratulations
That
to
is
her.
pretty awesome.
She's honored.
Mhm.
Aw.
Surviving the night in Strange New World. It's a fun episode. Oh, I want to see Enterprise again.
I can't wait
Yeah.
to rewatch it. I'm going to do it when Mission
Mhm.
Log gets to it, which is going to
When's
be
that?
soon. Well, they're getting close to the end of Voyager season 6, so maybe about
Oh.
another 6 months or so, half year.
Voyager season 6. I think that's when it starts to get good, right?
Ryan, I'm refraining from comment.
Ryan. The way she
I
said
know.
that.
I felt so
Ryan.
ashamed of myself when she
You
said it in that
should.
tone. When she said it in that- She's like,
How
it's not even
dare
worth a
you."
joke, you asshole.
Look, you dish it, I'm dishing it back. Got it?
Yeah. No, I deserve it.
Yes, you do. Just as I would deserve it back if
Yeah.
I made that lame statement.
I know. It was yeah. Advising the captain in breaking the ice.
Yeah. I need to
It's an
rewatch
interesting
this
photo.
show too.
I don't remember this episode, but it feels like it's an early season because of the hair.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
Really high up
And the
there.
outfit. That was
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
first, second season to Paul.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She could totally have like a wrestling championship belt right here.
Yeah, she could.
Oh my gosh. You know how like in like Voyager did Sunkatse with the Rock and it was like the big
Hmm.
UPN wrestling and Voyager
Yeah.
crossover, their two biggest shows. Why they didn't do it with Enterprise?
Well, they did have
Huh?
Paul White, who played the Big Show in an Enterprise episode. He played an Orion, but it was not any way related to Star Trek. It was just the actor in the
Uh
show. But yeah, there was no wrestling, nothing.
like they should have made Jolene wrestle or at least not it wasn't wrestling, it was more like martial arts, fighting.
That would have been
Make
fun.
her
Oh,
fight.
yeah.
MMA,
Yeah, it was MMA.
mixed Martian arts.
Mixed Martian
I'm
arts.
Love
proud of
it.
that one.
You
I'm
gotta
real
give it the
proud of that.
space twist. Yeah.
Marauders. Oh man, that is cool. Yeah, I want to see Enterprise again. It's been too long.
Mm.
I thought Enterprise had such a great collection of characters. I really liked the
Yeah.
characters.
It's
Yeah.
good stuff.
And
And
I
I've
just
always,
freaking love Scott Bakula, so
Hell yeah.
I know. My little Scotty.
gosh.
But I love to Paul. Can I
I
just
love
say
to
how
eat.
much I love to Paul because I don't know. I feel like going in it, I may have had different expectations from her than what I got. I felt like she was a very well-rounded character, and I loved seeing her growth. And Jolene Blalock acted the shit out of her. You know,
Mhm.
she was phenomenal as to Paul.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
honestly, it was really cool to see Jolene Blalock come into her own playing to Paul.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Because I like this is just my personal thought is it took a little bit for her to figure it out. Because playing a Vulcan is not easy. You don't get
Right.
to express emotion the same way. And so I think she struggled with that a tiny bit early on, but once she figured it out, man, she became one of my favorites on the show.
Mhm.
Also, it also comes down to the writing. So you might be like, okay, I've studied Spock, I've studied Sarek, I've studied uh Tuvok, I've studied, two different versions of Savick. Okay, I'm ready to
Right.
knock this Vulcan right out of the park. And then the script has, oh, you're addicted to some drug. Oh, huh. How would
Hmm.
Spock or and then you kind of go like, well, I guess I just got to do it on my own because the
Mhm.
Right?
writing is going to lead you
Yeah.
astray in a lot of ways because
Mhm.
they're writing a different story. So it's got to be tough. I thought
Yeah.
actually, what's his name? Soval was a pretty badass Vulcan too.
Mhm.
Hmm.
That was a good, that was a good,
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I
and then
do think
she was a good balance against Soval to counter a
totally.
good counterpart to Soval.
They were
Yes,
so
that was
good.
fun.
Hmm.
great
Loved it.
dynamics. Well, and I
Good
think you
stuff.
get a real true sense of like T'Pol's potential when you watch Carbon Creek. Because it's
Yeah.
Oh
such a
yeah.
well-written T'Pol episode. And the sass that she underlays in her performance at the end is so
Oh,
good.
the Vulcan sass. I will never get tired of that.
Never.
I love Vulcan
I
sass.
bet Archer did.
He
Oh,
probably
here they
did,
are now.
yeah.
Let's see, a bunch of Vulcans.
I mean, if you had to deal with these guys all day, every day,
I
yeah,
know.
you'd
Oh,
probably get tired of it if you were him.
beautiful set. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love it. Yes.
Well, and
I
notice
love
how
that
it's
set.
gray, but you can see everything. Like they
Yes.
actually turned on the lights.
It's
Weird.
gray, it's gray and dark, yet still like bright and vibrant like Star Trek, right? Like you see
Exactly.
every panel, everything, the screens are beautiful.
I want to see the
The
Hmm.
work they
grading.
put into the set.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always loved this Enterprise from the first episode. The first episode of Enterprise I enjoyed very much because I felt like it was a grassroots mission. I felt like we were on a submarine. It wasn't polished and all shiny and new. It was,
Yeah.
they were going to the final frontier and they were it was like discovering new lands
There was
and
awe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, Debo was in it. So any movie that Debo's in, it's a good one. What about Twilight? Man,
Oh, Twilight's great.
I mean, like, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. My goodness, to Paul. Damn.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, she
Fine
looks
wine.
great.
She's
Man alive.
but
And then
Yeah.
there's Scott Bakula, and they just made his hair gray.
Yeah,
It's
they're like, we
all
can
yeah,
schlub,
that's all
we can
it.
schlub you up. Let me schlub you up real quick.
She's gonna be fabulous. You're gonna be.
Yeah. We're gonna make T'Pol prettier. You're gonna be schlubby. And then Bakula's like, oh boy.
It's the difference between humans and Vulcans aging.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like nothing to her.
Yeah.
Ah, gorgeous.
E squared.
E squared,
Oh,
another good
yeah.
episode.
Okay, maybe not aged as well.
Not here,
But
no.
she's probably like 200 years old.
Yeah. How are you gonna look at 200?
Just as pasty as I do now.
You just took a complete rotted corpse, you
Oh,
know.
destroying the spheres. I thought it was so funny. The first few episodes in I think this was the Zindi arc, Archer kept calling them spears instead
Oh,
of spheres. But then like later on he started saying spheres. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive. He's like, what are those spears doing there? I'm like, bro, I could have sworn it's a sphere, right?
Hefty emphasis on the P.
Yeah.
Right.
Combing the desert.
I
in
love the
the
desert suits
forge.
in Enterprise.
They're
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah. I don't know why. I just really dig it.
Look at him. He just looks like he's chilling. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Sunglasses and hat.
Good use of
Random
zippers.
sweat spot in the middle.
Zippers. Zippers everywhere
And the
the eye can
sunglasses
see.
really make it.
Yeah. Man, that was a lot going on. That was a good long article. That's a good
It's
one.
a good list. Hey.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. We all got to go read it now.
Oh,
Yes.
shoot. We're already almost out of time. All right.
No.
You guys, okay. Let's play our favorite game. Who's your... Oh, this is too easy. I already saw the first one.
Don't scroll down past the first ear because the
funna.
answer's right below.
Okay, good to know.
I just
Good to know.
switched it up.
But you guys, 1 second, right? You know who this is.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah. I forgot this. Like, yeah, we got to play this game. Who's
Yeah.
We
So
gotta
everybody
play
knows
game.
we can say it. It's Wei Yun, right?
Wei Yun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Right?
the way you move. Okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's not Wei-Yun.
Okay. Iggy Pop's character. What was his name?
Oh.
Yelgren. Is it Yelgren? I'm going to guess Yelgren then. Yelgren. That's my guess. Yelgren. I think that's his name. The more times I say it, the more I feel like I'm making it
Everyone
Everyone's
exist.
sounds
saying,
right.
Wei-Yun, 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 Wei-Yun. It's
Now the
not
Iggy
Wei-Yun.
Pop comments are coming in.
Now,
Yeah.
yeah. After you. But it could be a different one because
Right,
there's
it could-
several Floridas.
Yeah, there are a couple ladies too, like in the
Uh-huh.
ship episode, but I can't remember, played by Caitlin Hopkins. I can't remember her character's
And
name.
Kitty Swink played a
Right.
Florida too.
What was her name?
Huh?
Like
Really?
Yeah.
Roarin? Roarin, I think was the character. Luarin.
Warren.
Rohirrim. Rohirrim is a Lord of the Rings reference. Okay. Here's the answer, everybody.
Here's the answer.
It is Wei Yun.
Yelgren.
Yelgren, all right.
Yelgren. That would be
Although I
funny
think
if
there's
it was
I think there's a
Wei-Yun.
U there, but that's just what I think. There he is,
Oh.
that creep.
Ugh.
He's a creep.
Good face though, man.
Great face.
Next one. Ooh, okay. This is a Cardi.
Cardassian.
This
Oh,
is definitely a
that's,
Cardi.
Is that Gul Dukat?
Looks
looks
like
like
him to
Dukat.
me. It very much looks like Ducat to me. It's certainly not a next generation guy,
Yeah.
you know. That's not like Gulmasset.
Or Damar.
I don't think it's Damar. I don't think it's Damar
Or
was a little more
Garrick.
stout of neck. Could be Garrick.
No.
This is
I'm
harder
gonna
than I
say
thought
it would
Ducat, and I'm
be.
probably
But I
wrong,
think
but I don't
Ducat.
care.
Okay, so we
Ducat.
have Ducat. We have
Lee.
in the live chat, we have Ducat, Damar,
Golovec.
Garrick, Golovec, Ducat.
Here's the answer. Yeah, I can't scroll down anymore.
Here.
Oh,
There we go. Ducat.
Hey!
Yeah, there's our
Nice.
guy.
woohoo!
Oh, interesting. Is that to
Hmm.
Paul?
That's to Paul.
It sure
That's
could be.
Gotta be.
Is that to Paul, right? Look at the hair, the
It
ear.
looks like the hair coloring is right.
Yeah, the hairstyling too.
Yeah. Is it that easy though? Melissa's tricky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Dave said, or Dave M said. I'm tricky, and I like this. I like being tricky.
It almost looks like Joanna Cassidy playing to Paul's mom, Tellez, I think.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna stick
Love
with to
Joanna
Paul.
Cassidy.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
stick.
Glenn
Oh,
Iverson agrees
Melissa
with ya.
says she loves her, so maybe.
I do. I love Joanna Cassidy. She's great.
Well, let's look at this one because I'm gonna lean still towards to Paul, but my second shot is to Les. But that's just a one episode. You wouldn't. Well, you would. You did
Yeah,
the
she would.
Yelgren. Romulan Troy. Whoa!
Oh, what? See?
Very
So
good.
tricky.
Oh man,
Well done.
alive.
Well
Yes.
done. You got us.
Look at how happy Melissa is.
Romulan Troy.
Wow, excellent.
Okay.
Wow.
Good one.
Okay, that's like
That's
Kess.
Kess.
Right?
Gotta be Cass.
It's gotta be
Yeah,
Cass.
That's an Ocompanier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like a male Ocampan. That is a female Kess.
Yeah, unless it's Kess's mom.
Who was what, like 2 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably when she had Kess.
Yeah, they're like rats, those things. They like live to be 2 years old, but they make a
But they
million
only
babies.
breed once. And they only have
Oh.
one child. Doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Makes no sense.
No. They should have whole litters.
Yeah.
Ooh. You hear that carbonation? Whee!
Yeah, that sounded good. Was that your
That was-
squirt?
Squirt.
Yes. It was my squirt. It sure
Yum.
was. It squirted all over.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Kess. It is
Answer
Okay.
is-
Hey.
Kestra. Last one, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Number 5. Oh. Okay. I don't
Ooh,
know.
okay.
I don't
A
know.
little tougher.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Pike from the 2009 movie?
Oh.
It looks like a teeny
Hmm.
ear.
Yeah.
Oh, these comments are great. I love them.
Hmm.
Mm.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh.
wait. I think I
Yeah.
think I'm getting an impression of who it is. I think I got this. I mean,
Who?
it just popped in my head. It might be La'an.
Oh. Yeah, maybe.
It
I can
might
see
be
Ortega's.
La'an. No, Ortega's has that whole area shaved.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Duh.
Is
It might
it
be
maybe
La'an.
Keiko? I don't know.
Oh?
Yeah, I think based on the hair that it's pulled back, La'an is a very good guess.
Thank you. And I also like that when I said it might be La'an, Melissa went, She,
Oh.
so, like I watch the reaction
Not to
shots.
give any tells, because you're sneaky too, because you can read me like a book. So I'm trying not to.
Don't play poker, Melissa.
Well, now, or maybe she's doing a great poker. Maybe she's trying to make it seem like, yep, you got me. You nailed it, boy. Oh
Could
boy.
be.
Hey, bro, you're real smart. You got it. And then it turns out she was lying.
That could be it too.
Well, let's see. Let's find out. That still looks like La'an to my eyes. But the answer
find out.
is La'an. Oh my God, I am the greatest.
They were getting it in the chat too.
Really awesome. Who got it? Good job, guys.
Oh,
Oh, a ton of
Joy,
people.
a ton of people before you
After I
said
said it.
La'an. No,
Oh, before me?
before.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Charlotte, Joy.
Looks like a solid
Shirt
5
Bob.
people then got it before I did then, right? Charlotte, Joy,
Julian
Red Shirt Bob,
Blue.
yep, and VFX Art DS. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like,
Nice.
how did you get that?
And then there was a whole wave of Ortegas afterwards too.
Right.
Had
And
to throw in the
Adira and
red
Molly.
herring.
Joshua Reeves said Kiriyoshi.
All right. Well, we're just about out of time. Let's talk about the week ahead, everybody. So, what are we? Friday. So, this Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel. Where are we? Oh, we've got our first segment review of the TNG episode New Ground. New Ground, everybody. Tune in. It's an Alexander episode. Yeah, I know. Char
Yeah, is that
loves
good?
those.
Is that not good?
Is an Alexander episode good? Hell yeah. Does the
Okay.
Pope shit in the woods? So
I don't know, does he?
No.
Probably
I
not.
don't know.
Isn't he in the
have indoor
hospital right
plumbing.
now?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m.
Has
Eastern
he
Time on the
ever
Seventh Rule
shit
YouTube
in the
channel
woods, though?
this Sunday.
I don't want to know what the
Then-
Pope does.
This Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on the Seventh Rule YouTube channel, we've got our full review of the game. It's all about the game and how you
Nice.
play it. With Will Wheaton, everybody. Will Wheaton joins in the fun.
Yay!
Aw.
It's Jake Sisko and Wesley Crusher finally on a collision course for the first time ever to talk about the game.
Love it.
Yay.
But it's actually a really good, important conversation, everybody. You do not want to miss this historic moment. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time this coming Sunday. Then on Tuesday, come right back here to this channel, the Virtual TrekCon channel, live 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for the main viewer. We talk about all the Star Trek and sci-fi news of the week. It's going to be a ton of fun. Oh, speaking of Star Trek, real quick, there's like a Star Trek convention in Burbank in like 2 weeks.
Oh, right.
It's
Yes.
Women of Sci-Fi, and it's actresses of all kinds of different franchises. But it turns out there's like 15 of them that have been in Star Trek. So it's basically a Star Trek convention, plus Battlestar Galactica, plus Farscape, plus Babylon
Plus
5,
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, all kinds of stuff. But 15 of them
Nice.
have been in Star Trek. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Anyway, that being said,
Including Joanna.
yeah, Joanna Cassidy played Tellez.
Yeah.
Her first name is More Is. Char, where can people find you and your goodies online, please?
You can find me on Blue Sky. My handle is ohtheprofanity.com, where you will see a little experiment that I started this week, which is the t-shirt of the day. I'm showing off my nerdy shirts, whatever it ends up being for the day, where you can get it and why I love it. See if that gives any traction to like smaller artists and just companies and people that I love. And then, of course, Bold
Awesome.
Bubbles, where I'll be running a sale really soon, probably next week, in time for St. Patrick's Day, because Miles O'Brien is coming to the shop.
Hey.
Wow. Is it going to
Yeah.
be
Wow.
infused with scotch? Please tell me it's going to smell like scotch. Oh my
I
goodness.
no, I did not go with scotch. I don't know if there is a good scotch fragrance
I know.
that I
Yeah.
would be good in soap. So I went with green aloe and
Mm,
clover leaf, like an Irish Spring type of scent. Because St. Patrick's, he's Irish. I'm
of
playing to
course, that's perfect.
stereotypes.
That's
You know,
perfect though. It smells like a rainbow and a pot of gold.
Oh.
it smells delicious. Honestly, I
Mm,
love. Back when I used non-handmade soap, Irish Spring was my favorite, and so to find this scent dupe is fantastic.
I still use Irish Spring. It makes me feel worldly.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
you better mark me down for one of those. I'll definitely get one for sure. Uh,
Okay, the sale's going to be if you buy three, you get O'Brien free. And I'll give you a
Hey.
reason why. Because when I cut it by hand with a knife rather than my handy dandy razor tool because it makes it look like there's air bubbles in the soap, and I'm not a fan of that anymore. So I cut it with a knife. Well, I kind of cut them a little crooked, so they're not perfect. You'll see a video about that real soon, but it's still perfectly good soap. But to keep them moving, I'm going to give them for free if you buy three.
I saw a
Nice.
video, like your how-to video or something like that, right? Or like where you're putting it together, like you've got like a video that
Probably.
shows. That's
Yeah, if you
really
search
cool.
Bold Bubbles on YouTube, you can find my channel. I can show you how I make the soap.
Yeah, it's really cool. I thought I saw it on your website, but maybe it was on YouTube. Maybe you,
It's both.
or maybe social media. Well, it was on your website then, and you, what's the word I'm looking for? When you can
Share?
not like it's
Cross
like
post?
no, you like infuse the
Embed?
video embed. Thank
Oh,
you. God,
yes.
go easy on me, guys. It's
Whew,
Friday.
it's been a long day.
No, but it was really cool. It was really interesting. So everybody go to
Cool,
boldbubbles.com and check
thanks.
out that video and buy some stuff. What about yourself, Katie? Where can people find you and your goodies online?
Yes, well, you can find me at weather_Katie on all the social medias, literally all of them. I think I've gotten an account on every single one. And then you can also find me as so many random fandoms on YouTube.
Happy birthday, Tiffany Laurie. Tiffany
Hey,
Oh,
Laurie's
happy birthday.
happy
birthday, early
birthday.
birthday. And hello to Melanie Thompson's as well. All right. What about
Nice.
yourself, Melissa Longo? Where can people find you wishing people happy birthday?
Well, you can find me wishing happy birthday to people on, is that right? On Facebook.com at Melissa Longo. Um, that's me. Or you can find my website with walkingartmadebymelissa.com and on the YouTube at Three Fat Lobsters in the tank. Or Melissa Longo. And then Virtual Trek On and The Seventh Rule and Falling Tower. Watch the first. Hello.
I want to see three fat lobsters in a tank. That sounds destructive. I bet they would fuck shit up. Oh,
Maybe.
you mean like a water? Okay. I just picture them with little helmets on.
Three fat lobsters. Oh,
Uh,
I want to see them driving a tank, a little
that's what I'm
one that is so
saying.
cute.
They fight over who gets to push the fire button. Uh,
One of them pokes their head out of the top and
You see the little antennae
to
first.
look out.
yeah, right. Like a periscope. That would just be like,
Yeah.
hmm.
It's
Anyway,
fantastic
everybody can
video.
find me online at Ryan TG Husk. Once again, that's at Ryan TG Husk, or just Virtual TrekCon, The Seventh Rule, or Falling Tower on your favorite social media. But really, of course, right here on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Joshua, Charlotte, Melanie. Not you, Dave Gregory. Oh, the profan. I'm
Aw.
just kidding. We love Dave Gregory too. He's just too good at these guesses. Uh, Tiffany,
Oh,
happy
that's
birthday, Dave
joy.
M. Joy. What a joy
Aw.
So sweet.
about. Oh, she said,
So
so glad I
glad
got to.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So glad I got to join the chat tonight. Love you, chat pack. Heart, always a fun time.
Aw.
Aw.
I know it.
Yeah, chat pack's great.
Joy.
Uh, and thank you to Linda, Glenn, May, the May area, Walter, Amanda, and everybody. Bob D. Thanks. Sentai, War Dogheim. We will see you all next time, everybody. Dinner awaits. So have a
Ooh.
chill weekend. You've earned it.